So the good news is that the young people will ultimately get their revenge on the old people. And I had comments. They said, "Oh, no way will Wells Fargo ever die?" You know, and I did a video on that a while back, and I was trying to save my community. I got to get the hell out of this community. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I'm kind of situated like a bug in a rug here in my house. But our finance committee, they just ignored my warnings about getting our money diversified out of Wells Fargo. But let's just listen to the latest on that. And this is another Watching the World Burn Christmas video. And by the way, I'm going to get into some things that I think you're going to want to see. I'm going to do some prepping stuff, hopefully today. We'll see.
$1 billion settlement just with the CFPB over auto loans. Now, what happened, Dad, is we're going to pull that up right here. The CFPB's order states that Wells Fargo's auto loan servicing systems experienced a number of failures. That's in quotes, folks. That resulted in incorrectly applying borrowers' payments and charging inaccurate fees and interest, as well as vehicle repossessions tied to servicing.
So what they're talking about here is that Wells Fargo just paid out another $1.3 billion in fines. I mean, when you're getting caught for this stuff, when you're kicking back money to your politicians, and they're actually coming out going, you know what, we got to do something. We got to say that, you know, you guys are corrupt because so many people are pissed off and complaining to us. This is probably the most corrupt, well, maybe Deutsche Bank. I mean, you might put them in the category, or even, well, JP Morgan too, but I mean, but still, Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo will die. I know that my listeners, they say, well, the Federal Reserve's going to bail them out. What are they going to bail them out with? They're just going to print more debt, right? So let's just listen to what the latest fiasco is with Wells Fargo, and I wish that somebody in my community, I'll send them another damn email, and I'm sure they'll ignore it again. But let's just listen.
Issues dating to at least 2011.
Oh, that's just 12 years.
The order also says the bank did not properly grant warranted refunds to borrowers who had paid upfront fees to auto dealers and had, quote, failures related to processing guaranteed asset protection refunds. There's an additional $2.4 billion, tied up in mortgage-related things, credit card-related things. Pops, would you ever do business with Wells Fargo after hearing this news?
Well, after hearing this news, no. I would put them in the same bucket as I would put Ford at the moment. But here's the sad reality of the Wells Fargo.
Yeah, let's hear it.
There was the scandal, 8-10 years ago, where Wells Fargo employees could earn bonuses if Wells Fargo customers signed up for products other than just the one they might have signed up for.
Yep.
So in order to push it, to get their bonuses, their managers pushed them to push their customers. And what resulted was, well, the employees just created bogus accounts in customers' names so that they could hit their bonus levels. That speaks entirely to a culture issue that stems, starts way up here on the screen at the very, very top. And then that person at the very, very top, that gentleman who was at the very, very top, he gets questioned and scolded when he appears before a Senate hearing or a congressional hearing. Okay? And nothing happens to him.
Oh, to the individual,
Yeah. To him or her, other than he has to take a public beating from our political leaders because, well, he's just been, overseeing a company that's taking advantage of customers at every opportunity, and I swear we'll do better. Okay? And then they don't do better. And then they get fined more billions of dollars. And this will go on forever until we start putting some of these people where they belong, which is behind bars.
I can't borrow too much. I'm trying to see, what does this, Ray and Zach, that's the YouTube channel. Anyway, I'm going to tell you what. I mean, anybody that does business with Wells Fargo, you are a complete idiot. I would not touch that bank with a 10-foot pole. Now, I did want to promote, hopefully today, maybe an upcoming video. I I kind of want to try to heat my house without electricity because we're seeing a lot of roaming blackouts across the United States at this point with the solar or the cold vortex that's come across the United States. The power grid is such that now that we don't have fossil fuels, thanks to the Democrats or the Biden administration, let's just say, you know, that a lot of people are not able to heat their houses. Luckily, I live in Florida. I mean, even if I couldn't heat my house, the temperatures here only get down to, well, I don't know. We went below freezing, I think, last night, and we might be going below freezing again tonight. But for the most part, I've got blankets, and I wanted to show you, I've got some propane heaters, and I've got carbon monoxide detectors, and I'm hoping that, you know, and I got to pull the solar panels out of the attic. That's going to be brutal. I mean, you know, when I was married, my wife wouldn't let me store the solar panels in the house because it was an eyesore. Oh, we can't put it in the guest bedroom. No, we have to put them up in the attic where it's 140 degrees, you know, during the summertime. And I'm hoping they might still work. You know, we'll see. Because I broke my neck, I've been disabled and crippled, and I couldn't get up there they are kind of heavy, and I got to get them down without killing myself. So maybe I'll show you hooking up the solar generator, and I'm breaking out the propane heaters, and we'll see. Well, maybe we'll make a survival Christmas Day video. Not really what I wanted to do. I would much prefer, I'm still building my creator house, my creator computer, trying to work on making better videos and stuff, but there's only so much time that I got in a day, you know, and I've been trying to, you know, you got to have your priorities in life, okay? You know, your finances are probably the most important thing that you can manage, and that's where I'm at. I'm trying to get everything financially situated. Well, and of course, transportation, and I'm all set there. I got the Toyota Prius Prime, and yesterday I took the Honda ADV 150 motorcycle over to Power Sports, and they did their maintenance on it. $118 or whatever, but I mean, it's good to go for the next couple of years, really. So I got a motorcycle for transportation, and I got a Prius Prime. Prius Prime's getting, I don't know, 110 miles to the gallon. Motorcycle only gets 100 miles to the gallon, but I'm pretty well situated for transportation. So, you know, and then of course the house, you know, I've got windows on order that may come in. Well, I mean, I ordered them in July, and so now we're looking at March to actually get new windows in my house to make the house more energy efficient. So you see how I'm trying to snug things down. I mean, these are the things you got to think about. You know, buy gold, silver, platinum, you know, while you still can. My previous video was on, you know, how the prices have gone up. I mean, they're going up constantly, and they will continue as the Congress spends debt that we haven't paid for, and then of course they're going to come after you with the taxes. So you got to situate yourself there as best you can. All right, so that's it, man. But I just wanted to tell you one last time: Wells Fargo will die. Okay, yeah, the government they might try to bail them out, as one of my listeners said. There's only so many times you can print so much money before the whole Ponzi scheme collapses. And anyway. So hopefully today I'll get you a Christmas gift and show you how to heat your house without electricity. We'll see how that goes. Peace out, stay free, and good to live in the free state of Florida.